which shocked me. So all the guys out of INSCOM, nobody accepted, which was bad news. I wanted to trap one of them. All right. Other things, NSA internship. If you did an internship at the NSA and you're that young and you're still working in the intel community, you going to brag about it? No. No. Oops. So what do we have there? A big gainer of trust. We have a recommendation. Well, Ralph being my old partner, I had to kind of coerce him into this. It's like, Ralph, I need you to write a recommendation, but don't do it from your real job account. Do it from your fake LinkedIn account. So, what do you see wrong with this recommendation? What? You can't read it? All right, so you got a recommendation for a Naval Network Warfare Command from a company called Ticket Animal. All right, I don't know what kind of tickets they're selling there, but so it's different things like that that were key to look at. Okay? What else is wrong here? Yeah, I don't think she was old enough to take the NSA exam. You know, I don't think she was in the industry long enough. I was actually called out on that by a guy from InfraGard called John Tierney. John goes, I looked you up on the list and you're lying. Okay? Other things I got called out on, another guy, O'Galley. He's like, you know what? He's like, I reached out to those people at St. Paul's and they never heard of a Robin Sage. So, you're lying. All right? So, numerous times by day 2, I'm sitting there, I'm caught. I'm like, shit, what am I going to do? I'm like, so, you do your test, you're caught, you're caught, you're caught. All right? What else is wrong there? Well, that's the new number. I made a big boo-boo and Chris and Ryan called me out on it. I had a Google Voice number that I forgot I gave to them. Oh. And where were you? What? Oh, the jarhead said it. The 2-year jarhead. Oh, I hurt my butt. All right, what else is... So, what I was forced to do was Google around. I'm like, damn, you know, Intel phone numbers are not easy to find. So, ironically, what I was finding on the internet was a bunch of, you know, net warcom phone numbers because all the slides for, you know, projects like the Trident Warrior project and other great projects like this are all out on the internet. So I said, there's a phone number. Let me put that there. You know why I did that? New Year's Eve, I'm getting phone numbers and my phone's ringing up showing Chris Nickerson. I'm like, shit. What am I going to do? If I answer this, I'm in trouble. Okay, so here's an example of a bunch of people that caught me. All right, so you have Pete Herzog, the first one to call me out. How many of you know him? Any of you? Pete. Then Simple Nomad called me out, and Thor pretty much called me out on the same day. And they're like, yeah, we blogged about you. You're a fake. But guess what? Nobody picked up on it. I'm like, this is interesting. Nobody picks up on this, but yet we're all part of one big security community. All right? Same thing with Jacqueline Singh. She's a contractor over in Iraq. I figured, you know what? Squeeze a little info out of there. She called me out on it. She's like, I don't know you. Where'd we meet? I said, we met at Black Hat. We were partying together. She's like, you're a liar. I don't party with girls. I'm like, I'm caught. All right. Then I have O'Galley. O'Galley's like, dude, just like cut the profile stuff. He pretty much did a full background check and everything else. There is no Robin Sage. All right. And you'll see this later. Okay. Then we have Chris Nickerson. We all know him and Ryan. They tortured me to death for freaking weeks. And then all of a sudden we're on Twitter, and then there's the real Robin Sage, the fake Robin Sage, the Robin Sage sock puppet, and everybody else. So it was kind of fun. It was boring. You know, when you're bored, you have nothing else to do because, you know, after the holidays. And that was one of the key things why this was successful. The timing. Everything happened after the holidays. And we're all in a drunken stupor going, hey, yeah, I'm still hungover from New Year's. Yeah, I'll click yes, no problem. So, I guess I'm going to have to, like, expand this for you guys. Oop. I broke the presentation. So, where do you guys go to search for your information is the first thing I wanted to show you. Okay? Because here's a big problem that we have nowadays. Our information's out there, it's everywhere. All right, so if you look up somebody's name, boom, it shows them, everywhere they lived, their whole family, ages, everything. All right, big problem. But if you look down further, oh, it's not in this one. So I pulled up some screen grabs for Robin Sage in Virginia. Obviously, nobody did this tactic. You know why? The only Robin Sages in Virginia were 54-year-old men. All right? So that wasn't happening. So then where else would you look? You would look at other schools. You look in Boston, you look in Massachusetts. Same thing, they're all men. I'm like, wow, I think I picked a bad name, Robin Sage. They're all men. Nobody picked up on it. So what are some of the other things that happen? All right, so Chris made a couple of good points, okay? He was following me the most, and we're sitting there, we're out there. You know, I said, okay, a couple of posts to mailing list will give me a little street cred. Yeah, Chris like, yeah, nice IP address, you live in Long Island. I'm like, damn, what's the problem? I don't live in Long Island. All right? Why? Because he looks in Aaron. Aaron doesn't go and show you all the details all the time. So guess what? If he would have looked at a place like ip2location.com, he would have saw it was the Wawa right across the street from my house. You know, it would have given it away a little bit more. All right, other things that I was looking at were, you know, where do people get their information? Who's doing what types of research? And then I was also looking at a bunch of posts. So because this is a modified slide deck, unfortunately I'm probably going to have to show you the real stuff. Oh, nobody hears from DevGru, are they? Okay. You know, those guys are good snipers, okay? I saw what they did with those Somali guys. I don't want to mess with them. So where should we go? Should we go... See, when you search on the internet, you find these lovely things that give you information. Okay, that work out great from when you're trying to build these fake profiles. Now, I have no clue what half the stuff I put in her profile was. I have no clue what an N8 was. Does anyone here know what an N8 was? I saw it in a couple of profiles. I said, that'll work. All right, gained a lot of street cred because she got a lot of recommendations. Oh, wait, he looks familiar. All right, so we go there. Other things that we found were a couple of... So we used a lot of different sites out there. So who wants to be a brave volunteer right now? Actually, I have to get an internet connection. Who wants to be a brave volunteer and give me their email address? No one? Why? Oh. Trust issues? What are you talking about? Hell, I'm afraid to log into my email in this hotel. Still do. Will this work? Will this work? Which one will work here? I already paid for it. They're kind enough to charge you $25 a day for internet access. They charge you a day what most people pay, a month at home on cable. I'm like, damn, I'm in the wrong business. They make the hotel rooms, dirt cheap. Like, damn, but internet access, $25 a day. They nab all us geeks. So how many have heard of this lovely site called Spoko? Yes, just pay me. Don't ask for my room. If they ask for my room, I'm in trouble because I know somebody's here to hurt me. So Jeremiah, what's your email? Tom Brennan, that's who we'll do. Who can we do? I'll do. Hey Robin, what's your email address? I'll sell you her phone number. No, it's a Networkcom number.
I can't take you. You're a lot bigger than me.
Don't worry, Chris will help you. Tom will help. You see, you got the Marine, you got the Army grunt, you got everyone.
Depending on you guys.
So which one should I use? See, it's kind of hard because I can't use my own because guess what? Facebook and LinkedIn deleted me and told me it's for national security reasons. They told me I could never get it back, but maybe I'll get in trouble. You know why? Because guess what? Guess what was open on Facebook afterwards? No, even better. U.S. Cybercom. There I am. Sorry, it'll probably be deleted by the time I leave this room. Oh, wait, sorry. Look, this isn't a penetration test, so relax yourself. All right, so which one can I use? All right, one I don't care about. Oh, gee whiz. It's called the freedom of disinformation. Okay? Am I 101? No. But guess what? It's one of the bad parts. Yes, I know everybody knows I play paintball, so that doesn't mean anything. So what it does is it'll tell you every site you're linked to. All right? Which can essentially be bad news. All right? Because then people can sit and profile you. How many of you here ever used another tool called Maltego? Well, I guarantee you after I show you this one, all of you are going to use it. So, where was it? Is it military? No. That'll get me in trouble. Probably arrested and shot. So we have other things here. So we're looking at... So what... All right, so one of the lovely things that you can always get on somebody's address. Okay, so there's this beautiful house right there. Dude, look at the number of black Suburbans outside that house. Do you think it's mine? It's near Langley? So what do you notice about this? Anybody here, Intel? What do you see funky with this house? It's got to be somebody special, right? You got 4 black Suburbans and you got a spotted car watching whoever comes down the street. Guess what? That person's information's out there.